Bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Get it! Right back to him on first down. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jaguars.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Bronco 80. Here's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
This one down the field, but it's lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. 6 Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They snap it to Ward. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Fred, all right. Heavy.
They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves.
Tries to start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Hey, go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19, 18. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Third and 10.
Ready. 60 bites. 60 bites.
Now it's Ward. He's got his man. It's Harrison. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Ready, ready. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That is intercepted. He gets free. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18, go, go.
To throw is Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Ward. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll take this one in. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars. That's his second touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Titans 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
On first down, it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Take right open. Hey, tomato. Done. There we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go, 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 go. Hey, Soko, Hunt.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. There's no way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
30 left. Go, go.
2nd down, Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
19. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
we go. Start. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready. 69. 70 lying.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That's punt left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Ready. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the draw, it's 4. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down by Caleb Bradshaw. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Exiting the pocket right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
60 by.
Throwing is Ward. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Tag. Go.
Throwing, Ward. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 4th down, Ward. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Let's go. Hey, Soko, hunt. Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pick up at 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hey.
In motion comes Thomas.
11. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. The gain is 64.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the jump.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
23. Soko's hot.
Here's Lawrence. Out to his right. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, run! Son, it's a hunt!
Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 10.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself. Know your worth.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the jump.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on first and 10.
Tag. Ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready. Ready. Switch. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's a toss as they look to run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Okay,
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Go.
Now a give up the middle. He's got space inside the 25. And he's in! Touchdown Titans! That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Hey.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy, route. Take right open. Hey, Ginger, tight. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
It's a pickup of
A big play for Jacksonville. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Fred on Silva.
Tootin. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That is caught, and he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get it!
They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now it's Ward. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Reed Woolen. And the Titans are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Now a run on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the jump.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Here's Ward. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
From the gun on third down, Ward. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. The dangers of throwing when you are a backup quarterback trying to keep it alive and make a play. Instead, they bring him down, and it'll cost them 2 points.
I understand what the quarterback's trying to do here, Mike. He's trying to keep the play alive and buy some time for his receivers to work to get open. But backed up this close to his end zone, he's got to get rid of that ball because, as we just saw, the defense took him down for 2 points.
Big 13 heavy. 11 ag X. Hey, hey.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Oh, a loose football. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession.
Damn gun. Take right open.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
51, Titans 14. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Whoa. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler, 8.
Off play action, it's Ward. He'll air it out down the middle. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
13 Luke. Rip, 23.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Center.
They go play action for Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
All right, let's go. Turn. This is hot. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Go, let's go. 11, 30 left.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is brought in. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Great job.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Go, go.
First down.
Easy, 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 easy.
Here we go. One final play. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jets.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love?